How do you get a job after HVAC trade school? You're going to graduate school, but how do you guarantee you get a job, an opportunity to work for either a distributor, a dealer, contractor, or a manufacturer? Today on Tips for Technicians, I'm Tad, and I want to give you guys a formula that you can use to be able to ensure that opportunity is yours. There are a few tips that I can give you based off my experience with working with distributors, manufacturers, and as a contractor. I would love to help you. Let's get started. Every distributor, every contractor has a different territory. They all serve a different brand manufacturer, and they sell equipment and products. The first thing you need to do is find the contractors and dealers in your area, and if you want to move to a bigger city, find out where the contractors and dealers are in that city, and also distributors. Make the call. What do you say? You call them and you ask them first, what equipment and products do you sell and service? Then you can find out the brands. Then you go on online resources, you figure out more information, service manuals, installation manuals, user manuals, and you start reading. If you want to take a chance to get an interview with that company, you've already did your research on what product and equipment they sell, you familiarize yourself with it, so you're going to be ready for that opportunity. Compared to somebody who didn't do any of that, they just called the dealer, they tried to get an interview, and you have a leg up in the game. Boom! Training. Distributors sometimes offer training in-house, and they also have online resources, or most manufacturers do, online resources for all the training that you would need to be able to sell, service, and install that particular brand. So you're going to call a dealer and you're going to ask, hey, do you guys offer training? I just graduated from school. I'm looking to learn more about products and equipment. I'd like to do some training. Maybe I can be able to do an interview with you sometime in the future. So do you guys offer training? If you don't, what distributor do you work with? I'd love to reach out to them and learn more about their training. If they won't give you a distributor, that's fine. Find a distributor in their area, call the distributor and ask, hey, do you have training? If you do, then there you go. You might be able to partake in some of that training they offer and then be able to have another leg up in the game. Boom! You're also going to want to call the dealer or contractor or distributor, and you're going to want to ask, what type of work do you do the most, residential or commercial? If you ask that question, you're going to be able to determine in that area what is taking place as far as residential or more commercial work. If it's more commercial, then you need to figure out what products and equipment they're selling. If it's residential, figure out what products and equipment they're selling, then figure out the design, the layout, the install, the service. Believe me, there are enough manuals and information out there, resource material, for you to be able to figure out everything you need to know. Just sometimes you can't familiarize yourself with all the situations and the clientele and how to treat the customers, because every dealer and distributor has a different set of standards and rules they go by. So you are going to have to figure out those, and you're going to have to put those two together to be able to be more successful. One more thing I've got to add so that you guys have more opportunity is, do they have positions available? That's right. Ask the companies if they have positions available. Don't go, hey, I just graduated HVAC school and I don't know anything. Say, hey, do you have any positions available? And what do those positions require? What do you look for in a new hiree or a new employee that might come to work for you? This right here is going to leave an opportunity for them to give you maybe some value. So I want you to be able to have that value so that you can increase the knowledge up here, and then that gives you more power to be able to enter the field and not end up like somebody that gets in a training position to where they're trained for just a little while and then they end up losing it because somebody else comes along that has a better attitude, or somebody that comes along and goes, hey, do you guys offer any like job shadowing? Or hey, can I just ride with a technician and I've got my own insurance? If you can work out a way to get your own insurance, come say, hey, I have full insurance. Most of the time, the company has commercial insurance which covers you, and you're not going to have to worry about that, but they will have to worry about you being a liability. So just act like you know what you're doing. Do not do anything that's unsafe, and make sure that you always have a great attitude and you're willing to work for free, because honestly, that could be the determining factor between you getting that job and having a really awesome career. Because there are a lot of people that have their own set, like dealers that are really in the game doing great commercial or industrial work, and they're not going to let anybody near them. Why? Because they don't want their contracts messed up. If they already have a really good contract with a company, they don't want some new kid coming in and screwing everything up. Just remember, attitude is everything, and perspective drives performance. So definitely make sure that you're going out there and you're doing your best to figure out information, because information leads to power. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and it gave you some value, jump on over to my Patreon. Support me and my family by subscribing. Patreon.com/TaddyDigest. Thanks for watching, guys, and share this video.